Welcome to U.S. Entrepreneur TV. Today we'll be taking a deep dive into the biggest mistakes made by new entrepreneurs. Every business is different, but the vast majority of new startups will face at least one of the problems on the list. And in fact, these items on our list are exactly why 21.5% of all U.S. startups fail within 1 year of launch. As such, avoiding them can make all the difference when it comes to your new business. Fortunately for you, our list includes all 7 of the biggest pitfalls that startups face, as well as the best strategies of avoiding them. Number 7, over-focusing on cost. When it comes to spending, most entrepreneurs fall into 2 categories: the ones who minimize all cost until they can turn a profit, and the ones who follow the "you have to spend money to make money" mentality. The truth is, both approaches are destined to fail when taken to the extreme. Successful entrepreneurs will think twice before spending money, but will not hold out when it comes to things like talent and product development. Number 6, underestimating the competition. When aspiring business owners create their own products, they tend to think their ideas are unique. In reality, assuming your product will have no direct competition is a recipe for disaster. Remember, a product must solve a problem, so even if similar products don't exist yet, there are competitors who solve the same problems. The only way to rely on any market share at all is to conduct a thorough competition analysis before launch. Number 5, making cost-based hiring decisions. Although we already mentioned the importance of cost management, this mistake is so common it needs to be examined separately. New startups tend to have limited funding, but making hiring decisions based on cost can be the downfall of a business. There's a good reason some employees are low cost. You get what you pay for. The most effective workaround for cash-strapped startups is offering equity as part of the compensation package. That way, if they succeed, so does the company, and vice versa. Number 4, neglecting marketing strategy. Even if you have ample funding and the best product in the industry, you won't succeed without the right kind of exposure. Whoever said, "if you build it, they will come," was clearly not familiar with today's business landscape. No product is so revolutionary it will succeed on word of mouth alone. That means you must create a comprehensive marketing strategy, which should include a mix of PR, paid advertising, SEO, and content marketing. Number 3, putting product before people. Have you ever wondered why the first steps of product development are ideation and market research? Instead of choosing a product, a successful entrepreneur starts by choosing a problem that needs solving. And to do that, you must focus on the consumer even before starting to think about the product. Otherwise, no matter how great your product turns out to be, there may not be any demand for it when it comes to market. Number 2, setting unattainable goals. With unicorn tech giants like Uber and Square disrupting entire industries, success has never been a more relative term. New entrepreneurs have a tendency to become fully absorbed in their vision for the future, neglecting the day-to-day. Focusing on the future is great advice for well-established companies, but startups have to live in the present. To avoid this mistake, make a point of setting specific short-term goals. Save the big ideas for your second round of funding. Number 1, not being flexible enough. Not being mentally or financially prepared to test, redesign, or pivot the product is the most common mistake made by new entrepreneurs. Plus, testing and analytics will be useless if you aren't prepared to act on the data you gather. Hundreds of startups fail every year simply because the founders believe their enthusiasm will somehow change market trends. If having to scrap an idea or pivot to a new business model feels like a failure with extra steps, consider the fact that tech giant Samsung started as a supermarket. Sony Studios was once a radio repair shop, and Facebook started as a site that rated women on their appearance. So whatever you do in your business ventures, don't be afraid of change. That's all for the list of the biggest mistakes new entrepreneurs are most likely to make. Which pitfall was the most surprising to you? And do you agree with our ranking? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget, click the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our future videos right here at US Entrepreneur TV.
Thanks for watching. We hope you found this video helpful. as you prepare for your move to the United States. If you found value in the information and advice provided, please consider supporting the podcast on Patreon. Your donations will allow us to continue creating new episodes and videos to help even more people with their relocation to America. Just visit patreon.com/movingtotheus to sign up. Until next time, best of luck with your move.